Hey everybody, Evan here with Evan Does, and you're about to watch the video of one of my favorite wood projects to date. I did a big herringbone wood wall art. It took me about a month, an hour or two, a few nights a week. I know you've heard it from me before on my page, but I don't have tons of time, married 2 kids, so I just kind of etch time in whenever I can. I'm standing in front of some bifold doors that had a little part in making also. Right now I'm standing in a movie room of mine, and someday I'll give a little tour of everything that we did in this room. I enjoy woodworking. It's something I've gotten into in the last few years, but not by no means an expert, but hopefully some of my Evan Does videos I can show you some tricks that I've learned, ways around not having expensive equipment and things you can still do comfortably. But yeah, this project I had to redo a few things because they didn't pan out the way I wanted to. The old adage, measure twice, cut once, is still true, and I still tried to cut corners and things did not work out the way they should have. But yeah, enjoy watching the video, and oh man, just even filming this video I couldn't find the time to do it. Busy house, a lot of things going on. Busy house. Hey guys, Evan with Evan Does. Typical night up. But here you go. If you like what you see, make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Any projects that you have that you think I might be able to tackle, let me know. 44, drew up a few different patterns. I think I'm going to end up going with this one. So what I did, got it all squared up. Nice to have these framing vices. I think I picked them up in an estate sale for $5 or $6. But real nice to have those. I just got done using some glue. Jury's out on this. This is a new brand I haven't tried yet. Alright, so I like to keep some character in the boards itself. So as you can see, I mean, some of this stuff I'll pick out, but once you stain it, it's not going to get any worse, I hope. But some good character to this wood. I mean, I don't want to shave it all the way down to nothing, take all that wear and tear off of it, especially for the project that I'm doing. You'll see the look I'm going for when I get done. Yeah, so I just run it through a few times on each, squares it up, and then you get that character of the wood. Obviously, if you have new, nicer wood, some rough cut, you're going to want to take all this rough stuff down, but I like to have a little bit of a character, a little bit of an edge to it, that just kind of the look I'm after with my projects. And I have about, I don't know, that much more wood to do. Those are probably 8-foot boards. And then a bunch of stuff on the wall here that I have. I'll be doing those too. And some of these are really, really in rough shape with a lot of staples and nails and screws left in the board. So. But it's kind of cool once you do all the work, taking all those staples out. I mean, you don't want any hardware going through this jointer planer, because it'll chip up those little blades in there. I mean, as you can see, mine's a little worn now. Could use a little blade replacement anytime, but I'm going to stick with this one for as long as I can, because I mean, inevitably I'm going to have to learn how to replace the blades, and I'll make a video about that too, because it'll be my first time. So yeah, that's it for now. This is what I'm going to be working on for the next few nights. Back, and then I finished and nailed the rest of it. Hopefully keep it even Stevens. Frame. Now I gotta transfer all the pieces over and finish laying those. Probably glue them to begin with, and then I'll finish nail them from the back to get them in there good and solid. But just wanted to show you what pieces of the puzzle are left. I am working on it. 2.5 inches on my saw, so I just run it to 2.5. I just keep zipping them off, pretty much assembly line now until it gets done. Putting them all in here, I guess not quite the herringbone pattern, but close enough. I think that everybody uses that term now. But once I put the arrows all the way up, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip all the boards over. I got this water guard, waterproofer, just because it has some funk and gunk on the back of these boards. I just want to make sure to seal it from the back, just in case there's anything growing on the back of these, because I didn't really cut them and do everything like that, because I like this seasoned look to them, except for when I get to the cedar here. That'll be the color that I'm going for. So that one I want to sand those down, and then it pretty much goes up on the wall. I've been running everything through the saw. Here's what I assume to be cedar, and that's what it looked like. Once I zip it, got to get it short enough, and then I can run it the long ways. And once I get thin enough, like this, then I can start running them through the production here. So all the same width. So this is all raw wood that I'm using. I'm not going and buying 2x4s or 4x4s. So the wood that I grab, the reclaimed lumber, is odds and ends. Sometimes that's chopped up wood too. So that's why it's kind of fun when I'm making these designs. I'm just throwing everything on. Hey everybody, a little update video. I think I mismeasured my herringbone arrows there for my wall project. So I had to go ahead and buy 2 new cedar boards. So now not everything is going to be 100% reclaimed lumber. That was my fault. Apparently between cutting it to size for that, each one is a little different. By the time you cut them in half and cut the ends off, you're losing. Alright, update on the herringbone wall project. So what I have here is black tea in about 2 cups of water, 4 packets of black tea and 2 cups of water. I'm going to be speed aging this cedar to match the wood on there. So like I told you before, this was kind of the plan now that I miscut a bunch of wood, but that happens and we will overcome. So I'm going to be painting this on. I'll let you see what it looks like for the first little bit here. I should have had a bigger jar. That's what I should have done. Took it over a little bit. And I'll just let you see what the color is going to be. So I say to put this on, and then actually I have inside vinegar with steel wool resting in it. And you do that tomorrow. So I'm going to do black tea in water today, soak it in real good, then tomorrow put the steel wool and the vinegar on top of it, and apparently that's going to really make it seem older and make it pop. So I'll update when that happens. Talk to you later. I do the whole thing like that. Getting closer. Only 10 more pieces to go. Took a few breaks today. It's been about 5 hours. Just doing these little guys. Everybody, it's finally finished. Look at behind me. So, that's the detail fireplace. Looks pretty good. Said took in total about a month, a few hours here and there on the nights, and a few days off of work. Sent the kids off to Grandma's house and did as much as I could while they were out, but really pleased with how that did. It tested my skills in a lot of different areas, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing something that big for a little while. Took a lot out of me and tested my patience at a lot of times too. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe, and hopefully we can do some more projects and upload those as we go. All right, thanks.